Hi, folks, and welcome back to Paranormasight, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back,
That was so
everyone.
muted. That was so low key. It was so like, welcome back, everyone.
You know, last time I amped up the energy last time. This one, we're taking it chill.
I like that. I like
it.
that because the stakes have changed. There are 3 protagonists now, and our first protagonist is out of the way, so we don't really know the vibes of the game at the moment.
I love out of the way. He is dead.
He's gone.
Perished.
Whatever. He's out of here.
Oh, he's
like,
out of the way.
Start prologue protagonist. No, it's not there. Never mind.
Prologue tagonist.
Prologue tagonist.
No,
There
you're
we go.
close. You're close. Prologue tagonist. I like that. Yeah, so we are back in the fray today. We have 3 new people to check out, and we started last time with, oh my gosh, what was his name? Dojima is his name. What was his name?
We said Dojima
Tetsuro,
too many times.
I know.
Tetsuo.
Tetsuo.
Yeah,
Yep.
there we go.
Yeah.
So we started with him. We had a long conversation, but we're now going into each of these stories as they occur in the same timeline that we played Shogo in. I would love to push all of us. We read your comments. We're there. We see it. Yes, everything is apparently updating all the time. So we did a reading last time that went through all of the curses and all the different information. But as we go on, apparently like incredibly necessary info is coming in.
Mhm.
So maybe a good idea to start this episode again, catching up on everything before we dive in.
I think so.
I think that's a great idea.
What I will say for everybody watching though is that it's going to be a judgment call for us in the moment whether we read things when it updates or if we're in the flow catching up with it later. So thank you for letting us know about the updates, but also like if we don't read things immediately, it's okay. We'll get there. So do not worry.
Exactly. Yeah. We're super aware and we appreciate the note on all of those. But yeah, we will, like you said, depending on the flow of things, we'll make it back to read everything.
And in full transparency, we've talked about this before on the show. I always have that weird, like, I don't know, I guess it's just in streaming. I don't really care when I'm playing the game on my own. Or do I? When it's like, ooh, we have necessary information buried in this like thing that isn't.
Oh, I'm actively against it, to be completely honest.
It always drives me crazy.
Yeah,
and like, okay, developers, like you get to lead your game the way you want. Fine, whatever. But like, tell me in the game.
Yeah, I am fine
game.
with codices that like you pick up as you go along or things like that. But like when it requires you to dig down like 5 tabs deep to figure out, and also it's in a pre-existing thing that you've already had, but it's an I'm not a huge fan of this, but but it's fine.
User research, you know what I mean? There's a better way to do it. There has to be. I will say though, going back to just the meta space of all of this, I have to keep reminding myself that this little server thing, where this information is coming in, I keep asking the question of like, they're providing so much more information than we're being told. How are we receiving that information? But a reminder to myself more than anyone that we are our own entity very clearly.
Yes.
And that this is controlling things because a puzzle last episode was turning down the dialogue audio to get past one of the curses, which means that like this digital effect, like they are in a computer or something that is equal to that, right?
Yeah, at minimum the UI is real. Sorry, go ahead, Allison.
Yeah. I was gonna call attention to that because while I do agree with both of you that it's tough, especially in the format in which we are playing this game, to have to like, you know, constantly go back to lists of codices that are updating constantly. I recognize that as well as being a feature of the meta, like, I guess, a framework of this game. And in, like you said, how this is like, whatever this terminal is that we're interacting with, like that is for us, like the separate entity to interact with. And it's being provided to us by us, another separate entity. I'm assuming the storyteller, but who is that? What is that?
Yeah. I'll be excited to see how it ties into the larger narrative as we go on, because I'm assuming that it will be a part of everything we're presented once this is over.
Yeah. To answer Mitsu Maximus's question, will we continue to give the curses nicknames like Goop Goo?
That's in the moment on the fly. Yeah, that is not something we can decide ahead of time. It's going to be what we feel in our bones and our marrow.
We'll try. We'll ruin it,
They have to prove themselves to us. Though,
exactly. Tell me this is not a Goop Goo.
That's Goop Goo. If I've ever seen a Goop Goo, that's a Goop Goo.
I've never
that's
seen
the
more of a
goopiest
Goop Goo
I ever did see. Goopy Goo. All right.
Do you want to read more about Goop Goo and their stuff and things, I guess?
Is this an updated one? Did this one have a red dot next to it for an update?
This is one that we were yelled at in the comments about, so I assure you it's updated.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure it was one of them. Okay, yeah. I could read this. I could read Goop Goo.
Yeah, you can.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A cursed power. Kills by drowning one who leaves the curse bearer behind. A resentful memory. Toki loved fishing with her father, Jinkichi, more than anything. With their wicker baskets on their backs, they would leave for the canal every morning and fish till the evening. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp sheet they caught was to die for. Her parents loved her dearly. Oh, this is Goop Goo. This is Toki. Her name's Toki. Oh, well.
No, Allison. It's pronounced Goop Goo.
I'm sorry. One day, however, her father disappeared. Toki's mother went to look for him and never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Toki continued to wait, all alone. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear
It doesn't scroll like you'd think I could scroll to like here, but it doesn't quite.
Oh, so. It goes to a specific spot.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor her father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly, the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Toki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed through the night air. Passerby thought it only as the fish in the canal. The splashing faded, and the silence returned to the lonely night.
So she just walked into the water?
Yeah, she walked into the water. Girl,
Damn.
sometimes, I feel that.
No, Allison!
I'm just kidding.
No!
I'm just kidding.
Your tone of voice of that, you undercut yourself perfectly.
I didn't even know myself. Kafeka got me.
Girl, same.
That's very sad. This is a sad story.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. The Evergreen Beach also updated.
I'll take the Evergreen Beach.
Cool.
I'm happy to. Look at this guy. That thing's too long. That's got to get in his way. If he leans down, that's going to be in his face.
Oh, fascinating.
Is
that all one thing? Is that all one thing?
No, because they're cut. It's just like he's just got like summon spirits. Anyway, okay.
Okay, that's fair. All right. Kills by hanging one who tries to mislead the curse bearer with false statements. A resentful memory. He deceives us with his so-called rite of resurrection. The man who tricked the people with his false dark art swings from a rope. They'd thought the man had escaped the previous night, but oddly enough, he was found hanging in the garden of the daimyo's mansion that morning. The man, a local named Jinkichi, was known for his kind temperament and skill in crafting netsuke clasps. While his life wasn't always easy, he was optimistic, the type to smile through whatever life threw at him. He was the kind of man who would take care of those who didn't have anyone else to rely on. The prosperity that the ukiyo-e boom brought must have been what fanned the flames of his greed. The old craftsman was found in a miserable state, as if sentenced to some cruel fate. Perhaps he'd ended his own life, unable to bear the weight of his crime. But dead men tell no tales, and the people thought of him as a bad man even in death. He hung there for days, till his neck stretched horrifically, a visage of pain still etched on his face. It was clear he must have struggled greatly as he died, his flesh marked with the dark scars where the rope wrapped around his whole body. The beech tree's leaves do not fall, and neither did the man's body hanging from it, as the mansion's owner was not at home. Another unfortunate event. The people held their tongues, fearing divine punishment, but the rumors persisted nonetheless.
I love how this myth got remembered as, isn't it weird that beech trees stay green? End of statement. Like,
that's one where you're like, wow, that's interesting. And it's funny because it starts off, at least I think in the original codex, it was like, this feels like the really innocuous, like uninteresting legend. And then you're like, ooh, well, no,
it
it's
gets-
a little more
it's
to
messy.
it, huh?
It's messy,
Yeah.
It's nastier and messier, yeah.
Do we
but
want
that's
to
good to know. I
spend-
understand what's happening as we get to know curses. We'll get to know more about them.
yeah,
because
and that just explicitly says how they work. Although we mechanically know how they worked because
but it's
Tetsuo,
nice
it was
to
like.
see it spelled out,
Yeah.
you know?
So on that note, do we want to jump back in with Tetsuo? Do we want to jump in with Yako? Do we want to jump in as Haruwe? What do we want to do?
Hot take, what if we jump around a little bit?
I'm fine with that.
Does that seem interesting, or do you want to stick to one plot that we can all follow?
I'm in equal camps. I think it's helpful sometimes to kick off each story so we know like the establishing stakes of how they start, and then maybe stick with one. That might be my thought.
Let's do it. I think that's good. So do you want to pop into Haruwe, and then we'll do Yako when we're done with that first branch?
Sure.
And then maybe choose which one we want to do fully?
Let's do it.
Great. We get a little grab bag.
I'm realizing this is probably going to be me
Yep.
talking to myself for a hot minute.
We can shuffle if y'all need, because like again, I only have one voice, so at will whenever y'all want we can shuffle, but also no pressure to relinquish any voices. I'm here to help.
No worries. Thank you.
We have a support system.
I think these two have pretty distinct voices, so I'll give them a go and see how we feel.
Sounds great.
Oh, here we go. Can I read this?
Yes.
When the son of Haruwe Shigima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by the police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Haruwe has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Okay.
Oh,
It's the strange thing. We got it. We found it.
Yay.
Wants to be this ghost.
Kill them.
Ooh.
Kill them. The flame bearers. Kill them all.
This is a great voice.
You have acquired the power of the Cursed Stone, the Haunting Clappers. You can use it to
Yay.
kill those with fire or fire-starting devices on their person. Press the Use Curse button to set your target alight.
Rough.
Yup. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
All right, let's
go.
read it. Let's do it.
Ooh, the haunting clappers.
Kills by burning one who is in possession of fire or fire-starting device. A resentful memory. Red. Everything is dyed crimson. It's all first person. Okay. My home is burning to the ground. It's hot. So hot. I must call for help, but I cannot speak. My throat must be burned up from the smoke. No, I think I'm already on fire. That's right. I'll just use the clappers. Clack. Is anyone there? Clack. Why is no one coming? I'm going to burn to death. How did it come to this? Oh, right. Her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch. Those haunting cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure in under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head will split open. Okay. Oh, right. The evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. I've got to do it louder. Clack. Okay.
Woof. Oh, this is me. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them. Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Uh-oh.
So far, Haraway is the one that seems like the most, not entitled to the right, but like it's the most clear why she wants the right.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't hear basically anything from the high schooler. And I'm still...
No, it was her friend. Her friend died recently under mysterious circumstances. So we have
Yeah,
that.
but
And
we're not
then for Tetsuo, was it just the guy that died recently or the previous case from years ago? What's his...
Tetsuo doesn't seem involved yet.
Yeah.
It feels like he doesn't have a curse yet, and we're all...
No,
led
he
to
does have the
believe
curse.
that-
No, he has his curse.
He
That
does?
it's
Yeah.
the if somebody lies.
Oh, that's the lying one. Oh,
yeah,
you're so
it's
right. I
the
forgot about
beach.
that.
So we just don't really
We
know
always-
quite what his deal is.
Yeah,
No.
he didn't really talk about it.
All we really know is that it seems that the case from like years ago seems to be related to a curse,
Mhm.
like to potentially one of these curses. So I think that is kind of the connection. Like he seems mysterious, but I
Yep.
think he may either he knows stuff that we don't know yet, or like we just as a whole don't know how he's going to factor into all of this.
Yep, that makes sense.
No.
But
Yeah.
right now we have Haraway, who's fairly, I mean, from what we know of her, it makes sense that she'd want the right.
Yeah, totally. Okay, well, here we go. Back with me, ma'am.
Hi, pretty
Hello.
boy.
Yeah.
Hi. He is pretty. He kind of looks like Blake with long hair. His shirt is doing a similar thing to the one we were talking about.
Love his jaunty hat. He looks so very like 70s crossing into 80s. Like
Yeah.
the character design on him is like very spot on, I feel like.
I also love just like throughout the whole game the really expressive line work and how much like flow and
Yes.
energy it brings as my controller just kind of dances around, but like you see what I mean.
totally get it. That's kind of how the line work feels, right?
Mhm.
Like there's this sketch quality, but it's so vividly animated that I don't know. I love the combination between both of them.
I completely
Yeah,
agree.
it's got that inky mark making look to it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Calligraphy almost. Yeah. Okay. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile.
That's it. That's the smile.
Oh man, that's the closest she's ever gotten. That's a bad sign, my dude. Her good mood looks like she's like high and just woke up.
Yeah.
She's like,
Wow.
I think she
You're
did
taking
just
the-
wake up, or at least from a daze.
I
He
guess
was like
so.
passed out, it seems.
She
Yeah.
really looks like she's on the fattest edible of all time.
You're not
Can't
wrong.
open
You're
her
not
eyes.
wrong, buddy. You say it like it is, and I respect that.
When the edible hits.
And you be smiling. For the
Oh
first time.
God.
God. Sweet dreams.
Sorry.
Yes.
It's funny. That's a funny image.
All right.
What's
So I want to
what's
read her
the
update.
Where is this the
Oh.
update?
Oh,
It's
okay.
a lot,
sure.
it's a lot of text.
This might be. You know what? No, this is one of those times where maybe we just keep on going with the scene. Like,
No,
Scroll
no.
down.
In full transparency, I think we should, like, this is our character, you know? We'll read it.
Oh wait, maybe can we start at
What?
following the incident? Or maybe it was a little above it. However,
What are you talking-
maybe just the three dots. We can start at the three.
yeah,
dots.
that's where I was.
yeah.
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 Okay. Okay, I'll read it. Or
You're
someone
yeah,
else. wanna
you're
read
up. You're up.
It's me? Oh, okay. The Shigema family came from a line of samurai who built their residence in Honjo during the Edo period. They assumed important positions in the police force following the Meiji Restoration, thereby protecting their family's elevated status. Even today, many in the Shigema line work as police bureaucrats and senior police officers. Harue's father sits in the upper echelons of the National Police Agency, and her husband, adopted into the Shigema clan through an arranged marriage, is also a highly respected agency official. However, as her family prioritizes work above all else, it wasn't long before Harue's marriage grew cold. Though she wants for nothing, she is isolated from her neighbors and withdrawn from society. Seeing her son grow into a young man gave Harue a purpose in life, but it was cut short by the kidnapping incident. Following the incident, Harue spent many days in a deep depression, breaking into sudden fits of shouting and wandering around in the middle of the night. Her cheerful, loving disposition faded away, and she took to making snide remarks at her husband, which only further soured their relationship. A few months ago, Harue's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home, with Harue left to live in the large, empty mansion alone. As a housekeeper who had been with the family for a long time, what the fuck is this? Hold on. As a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time. Sorry.
It's
as a
not
housekeeper
a sentence is the problem. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just
As a housekeeper. Oh, I see. As a housekeeper who has been with the family for a long time, comes in to take care of all the housework, Harue has nothing but time on her hands.
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry, can y'all help me figure out what okay. So Harue's family are the police bureaucrats and senior police officials, and then her husband was adopted into the family through an arranged marriage. Was that arranged with her?
That's how I'm understanding it.
Yeah, arranged with her.
She's the one he married, so yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just,
So I guess
it's strange phrasing, but it's just he joined the family through marriage.
Yes.
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
yeah, he I guess they had an arranged marriage, and now he is considered part of the Shigema clan by marriage.
Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I just, as we were going past it, I realized I didn't actually process fully what it was saying, but that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
So like now he can be considered part of the Shigema clan. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Hello? Hi. Well, hi.
Hey, my guy.
My heart's still racing. This is it. My chance. At long last.
And we saw him in Shogo's timeline when we died to her.
Yeah,
right?
but only after we died to her. He never showed
Yep.
up in the instance where we got her.
He was the last thing we saw before we died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's correct. A private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Oda City and saw how he was dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He said some strange things at times, but he seems like the reliable sort. Okay, you've updated. So apparently has...
Once a police officer, Richter was racked with guilt over the police's inability to help all those in need and quit the force to start his own private investigation firm. However, his soft-hearted nature leads him to take on too many cases and has put his office in dire financial straits. How he is still in business is a mystery, with some whispering that a wealthy patron is keeping him afloat. Richter studied alongside Detective June Ario at the police academy.
Whoa, okay. Is this all the same? Like, is everybody going to be connected through, like, Shigema as well? because they're the police family too.
Well,
Like everyone's kind of leaving in and
or
out.
it could be
Yeah.
through the soap company, which has been brought up a whole awful lot for something that is tied to a dead man.
Good point.
And then
That's a good
I
point.
have to assume that those two things will then be tied together as
Yeah.
well, right? This
it
will all
feels
be
like it'll
about
be-
one specific thing.
Yeah, it feels like this is a big lattice that we're looking at from an angle where we can't see it clearly yet.
Yes, exactly. It's kinda
Somewhat
like-
surprisingly, given his outlandish clothing and mannerisms, Richter excels at covert investigations and tailing his targets. He proudly refers to himself as an investigator extraordinaire, though that only ever succeeds at impressing himself. Richter's biggest source of happiness is nuzzling his pet female albino parakeet, Ernest, which he keeps in his office. He also enjoys collecting mockingbird stickers, a popular line of merchandise featuring birds, inexplicably dressed as like delinquents, and can be frequently sighted searching around town for them. While out and
I
about,
love this man.
yeah, he's a gacha guy. He's one of those people that would spend like $1,000 in a gacha pawn building.
Oh my god.
Let's see. While out and about, Richter typically leaves the office and, more importantly, Ernestine in the care of Amamori, a junior high schooler who volunteered to assist Richter after being involved in a previous case.
Wow.
Got a parakeet.
He's got a kid coming over to babysit the parakeet. Oh my god.
And specifically a
Ernestine!
female albino parakeet named Ernestine.
I feel like he says that every single time. Like,
Yeah.
have you met my female albino parakeet?
That
named
was-
Ernestine?
No, I got that vibe too. I'm like, it's too specific. This guy is like, this is amazing. I have to tell everybody about it.
You just wait. We're going to be bringing this albino female parakeet Ernestine into a courtroom next. We're going to be interrogating this fucking bird.
You
like-
have to get the order right, Allison. He would be offended. It's female albino.
Sorry, you're right. Female albino parakeet Ernestine. I call to the stand.
It's almost Christmas. Okay. Do you want me to read about the Azure Heron Agency?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here, I can take this one.
Okay.
Richter Kai's private investigation firm in Kamada Oda City. Originally, Kai thought to give it a simple name like Kai's Detective Agency, but upon hearing that people are more likely to pick names listed at the front of the phone book alphabetically, he decided to pick a name starting with an A. Thus, the Azure Heron Agency was established. However, it is questionable whether the heron, a bird of somewhat ominous significance, is an effective symbol for attracting customers. Works out well that it got an Oscar this year. Even his own assistant has referred to it's like when Hamilton came out and everyone suddenly knew Aaron Burr. It's the same thing. It's going to go great for you. Even his own assistant has referred to the name as confusing at best. After all, rather than an azure heron, Richter keeps a white parrot as a pet.
Parakeet.
Actually, yeah, I think
Parakeet.
you're getting this wrong. Whoever wrote this,
He will be so mad.
he would beg.
Who wrote
to
this
differ.
entry?
Excuse me.
Let me correct you for just one moment. Dresses not in blue, but mostly in white. If there was a symbolic connection to be made here, it surely has been lost on all but Richter himself. A private investigator, also known as a private eye, is a detective who operates. We know, although there are no formal qualifications necessary to become a private investigator, many are retired police agents or detectives due to the similarities between the work involved. At a glance, private investigation firms and inquiry offices might look similar, but they carry out different types of investigations. Inquiry offices specialize in conducting credit checks on businesses, while private investigators are generally involved in tailing persons of interest and gaining information surreptitiously.
Fantastic.
Okay, beautiful. Amazing.
Let's do it.
I'm obsessed with this man now. Look at he's got fingerless gloves too. He dresses in a symbolic way to his parakeet. Like, what in the hell? Who's this man?
We don't
I'm
know.
obsessed
We
with
don't know
him.
whether he wore this before getting the parakeet. Maybe he got the parakeet to match.
Gina, this is a man who only has one outfit.
Yeah, that's what I
100%.
mean. It's like,
He's
oh
got
my
90
god.
of these shirts. He's got
God, and like the low cut with the chain, it's a really good look. It's just something. It's
With
so
the
70s.
sunglasses chain or whatever it is going on there.
Yes,
Yeah.
whatever the two circles are. Yeah. Oh, there's a fax machine.
I was about to say,
too.
way
Okay.
more importantly, y'all, there's a fax machine in this room.
Oh, wow. This is essential. A fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I don't really know how it works. Most houses don't have one. I rarely find a use for it. Okay, hanging scroll. An old hanging scroll. I don't know who painted it. It's been hanging here since before I was born. This is, I am using the right voice here, right? This is actually, this is her house. Right, right. He's meeting us in her house. That's true, yeah. For a second I was like, wait, are we in his office?
No.
But now I'm back. Okay.
We're looking through Haraway's eyes right now.
Yeah, that's right. An arrangement of flowers. We bring in someone to do it. I don't even know what the flowers are called. I think we established, right, that this game is supposed to take place in like the very early 80s. Is that right?
We had like a 20-year window because okay, so Shogo was said to have been born the year the color TV came out.
Yes.
And that's our best guess off of that, which I think we determined was now I've forgotten.
50s.
It was
like
50s.
I don't think it was quite 80s, but so, you know, do what you will with all of that. I thought it was like mid to late 70s.
Yeah,
70 be that.
80, yeah, is probably where we are.
Let's say a bold 78. I think that's a nice year. Yeah, you know.
I think what the most important thing I'm trying to draw attention to is we do not actually know. We have
correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. A stereo unit with separated speakers designed for home use. My husband insisted on buying one, even though he isn't one to listen to music often. We had one of those in the house with my grandparents.
Oh, cool.
Actually, we had a one of those really, really big old like widescreen TVs that was in like the big wood box with all of the like wood box speakers, like surround sound.
Oh,
it was like I'm like a little sad that it's gone now. I don't know where that whole like entertainment system went, but it was like one of those like really cool like wood box ones from like the 80s.
Cool.
It was really neat. And I only appreciate it now in hindsight as an adult. Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? Goodness. Oh, you made me jump. It's just a silly little sticker Oh, sorry, it's Haruwe. It's just a silly little sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before, well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. I knew it. It's head honcho from way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item.
I actually love this chicken in his little
I was about to say the same
jacket.
thing. I want this as a sticker to put on my laptop.
Yeah, I'm a big. You know what? We were making fun of Richter, but like I'm in. I would collect these too.
Dude gets it. Dude totally gets it.
Yes, I want that on my computer as well. Okay. I think I read this line.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me? Don't tell me you've never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. This is his obsession, remember? He collects these the gachapon things. That's so funny. I love it. I've never heard of them, but this is certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is nobody knows who made them. They just started showing up around town, and soon enough, they'd won everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made from some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they'll show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one would turn up here of all places. This is a good sign. I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta find him.
Nice.
We gotta find him around
We gotta
town.
be looking around. Okay, cool.
I understand.
Keep our eyes out for mockingbirds.
They're the
Okay.
monocoins.
They
Perfect.
are.
Yes,
they're
they
hidden
are.
monokumas.
They're the little monokumas, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, look, it's a color TV. Color television.
We are notoriously so good at finding those.
Ooh, sorry. Father bought one as soon as it hit the market. He likes to have the latest gadgets. Unlike the latest models, there is no remote control. We've had it for a long time. Back when it was new, we all gathered around it and marveled at it as a family. But with Father and my husband being away so often, it quickly fell into disuse. Ooh, a little hidden clock. The swinging pendulum echoes through the room. It feels livelier than usual with Richter here. Usually it's just me.
Okay. All right, Richter, what's up?
All right. Hey, bud. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time, you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Oh, are we just gonna bring him up to speed? That we're cursed?
Apparently.
Damn, okay.
Okay, all right, that's fine. All right. I mean, I guess that means she trusts him, right?
I guess
Yeah, they
so.
must have a relationship.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So, the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere.
You are so nonchalant about this.
Told you how to perform the rite of resurrection, and gave you the curse you need to do it. Have I got that right? That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. Oh, okay. I saw that cursed stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. I'm just super on board with this now. It's
Just
the way
really
it is.
chill.
You know, just super chill about it. Oh, my heart's still racing.
Oh, okay. It's the same.
Are we okay? Do we think? Okay. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before it even said a word.
One thing to bring up just from my observation, her eyes are not like that in her computer sprite. It'd be one thing if that's just how she is designed to look. I guess maybe they kind of are.
She's definitely always got those intense bags. She's on a different level right now. I completely agree.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. She
I don't
looks
know why
more...
I thought I saw a different. No, that wasn't
Yeah.
the picture. She just looks more under. I'm just wondering if there
Mhm.
actually is a drug involved or if the curse is affecting her. I don't know. That user variance can be
Mhm.
happening there, but just something to mention.
No, that's a good good thing to point out. Yeah, there is a little discrepancy in her art to the way she looks to us now. Yeah. It was already... Oh,
sorry.
That's fine. No, it's okay. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like.
Ow.
Dying like they did hundreds of years ago. Wreathed in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it.
Rough.
All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. He's like, okay, all right. I believe you, ma'am. That's fine. I understand. I think I need to kill someone.
She says with the biggest smile she's had in years.
I think I need to kill someone. Yeah.
I really do get it, though. It's not just murderous intent. It is fundamentally, fundamentally absorbing the feelings of the trauma that the original cursed person felt. And so it's still you, but you feel that kind of trauma within you. I don't know. I just think that's interesting, right?
Yeah, it seems multi-layered. It's like you have that trauma, you have that resentment and that fear and that agony, but then you also have some supernatural additional hunger, it seems like a deep need to kill as well. To what end, we don't know, because Shogo didn't get anything from it, so far as we can tell. So I think that's also a question, is like, to what end are we acquiring these things?
Yeah, I think this one's going to be very interesting, because I know that this curse was about, as the guy was on fire, he kept thinking that it was a particular person's fault, and like it was said it was a vengeful curse. And I'm wondering if that's gonna
but
echo itself.
So was Goop Goose, and she didn't die like for vengeance. She just was looking for her family.
Yeah, hers was like loneliness, like don't turn away, don't leave.
Yeah, but Shogo is still like hungry for it.
That's true. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure to what extent the actual mysteries not matter, but like how much they influence the actions of their curse bearers. I don't know.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see as we like proceed through each of them, like how they react to each of their situations.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
anyone will do. Anyone bearing fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I keep like imagining your voice saying it when we hold too long, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard Allison say that. I'm so sorry.
No worries. You're good. That's funny. I'm flattered that you could hear me in your head.
100%. I don't know if there's even a way for me to.
No, that's okay. Anyway, it just
logs. Anyway.
Yeah, all good. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you'd see this as an opportunity.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, what does that mean? The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me, anyway. Good grief. Talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we've come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. Okay, yeah. Oh, about the investigation. That's what you hired me for, ma'am. Took a look into your son's kidnapping last year. Oh, to look into your son's kidnapping, okay. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and the murder of Shuichi Shigema. Oh, yes. I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead.
Go off. You're killing this.
Hell yeah. So you said. As far as the police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember. You were just telling me. Oh, you were just about to tell me. Let's open the files. Is it my turn? I think it's my turn, right?
No, I think it's...
Or is it Gina's turn?
My turn. Or is it... I'll
think
just
it might
do
be-
it.
Is it my
I think it's your turn, Short, actually.
Oh, it's my turn.
I know we're all claiming it, but I do think it's your turn, Short.
All right, let's do it up. The kidnapping and murder case that took place in Hanjo, Sumida, around 1 year ago. Haruo Shijima's son, Shuichi, age 11, was kidnapped on his way home from school with a ransom being demanded that same evening. Initially, the kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme, but when it came to light, the Shijima family was closely tied to the police, and Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official. It was quickly assumed that the perpetrator was acting upon a grudge against the police force. The kidnapping was treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police, and a large-scale investigation was launched that used the best equipment available to trace phone calls. This made it all the more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit, losing the public's confidence. The culprit grew cocky, relentlessly mocking the police force. After 3 days of failure after failure, Haruo reached a breaking point. Spurred by concern for her son, she resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. But her husband and father, who held the prestige of the police in high regard, refused, saying that they would not let the criminal win by giving in to their demands. The increasingly frantic detective assigned to the case lost his temper when the criminal called to give an ultimatum, causing the culprit to never make contact again.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Another week passed and Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to the police's incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with the stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but the case has long gone cold.
Rough.
Wow.
Okay.
That's rough and drama. Bad. Yikers.
High
Ooh.
drama.
Hey, look, it's the
Damn.
boy.
It's the boy.
He doesn't have a curse echo.
Boy. Hi, boy.
Shuichi
No, Gina,
Shima.
he's dead.
I know, I'm aware.
Aww.
We know he's a good boy. He went up against bullies and
Do we
put
read
others'
his?
needs. No, this is the first time it's here. But
Did he want to be just like All Might?
he wanted to be All Might.
Oh. I can read.
Oh,
wait.
chat just reminded me of my quote, screw her and her fake dead kid. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. The police just screwed you.
They did. They
Oh
really
my
did.
God. Can we read his file?
Do we need to?
Allison, he's dead. He's a dead boy.
He's a dead
He's
boy
okay.
who is brave and strong and nice. He was
Strong,
born in the
dead-
early 70s.
Nice dead boy.
Do we need to?
He learned
I'm
from
sorry.
an abacus. He took
I will
English
say
lessons.
this right here is like really my case in point of like I feel like they could have just told us about it in the story. Like I feel like we already had an idea of what his deal was. We know he collects
but Gina,
mockingbird stickers. We
it
know
would
he
be-
had a tendency of putting people in needs
It would
because
be
his mom
weird.
told us in
Yeah.
context.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, the good point though. I do see a comment about he said he was born in the early 70s, so we probably are in the early 80s.
Love it. Okay.
yeah.
All right. Fair.
Nailing it down.
Well,
all right, that's fine.
Is that true? Because we don't know how old he is. I think this is
Well-
like an 8-year-old. Or
Well,
a 7-year-old.
shit. You're right.
Yeah.
So we could
It's
still
weird.
be
His
1978 or
sprite-
79.
His sprite looks like 12, but you can't tell anything with this art
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. I was reading him as like a 12-year-old.
He was
too,
11.
so-
Everyone's saying 11.
He's
11.
11.
Okay, then they're
All
right.
80s.
We're in the 80s.
81.
80s.
We're like 82, I guess.
82
Yep.
probably.
Cool.
Lock it in. Final answer. Oh, okay. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Who do you want? Hold on.
Who do you want me to do, ma'am?
Who do you want me
Just
to do?
point me in the
ma'am?
right direction.
I'm down for anything. It's fine. You know. Okay, just continue the line. Let's get out of here. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I've found, and then we can make a decision. All right. What have you found? About the kidnapping? Or do we want to keep pushing that? Okay. This is the same thing. You know, we still... Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Weird.
Weird. Okay. About the kidnapping? I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here. Northern Oyoko River here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive, since Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in the fact that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by car on his route home. Maybe, but... Exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gotten into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood, too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there is there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seem a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided that the kidnapper must have just gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Yeah? What do you mean by that? The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get into their car. But how? The only thing that makes sense to me is if there were somebody that he would have had a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer?
Or just was a cop. Yeah.
Or it just was a cop, yeah.
No, Gina, cops have never done anything bad before.
You're right.
It had
You're
to be
absolutely
someone
right.
else.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Good. I'm glad we're all on the same page.
100%.
Short one
Never.
Gaming says
Nope.
cops.
No.
No, we just say cops. We only say cops.
God. I'm laughing at the comments. Oh my god. That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. You would have reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely that couldn't have... Well, there's a problem with the theory. You'd be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. Okay. Oh,
profile.
Ooh, a new angle here. Hello. But there's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a very strong sense of right and wrong.
Shuichi said cops.
Just
Cops.
cops. Jeez.
That was real. I felt
I
the
know.
load in that. Jeez.
Allison was like, I
We
can't
crossed
do
the
this
line
bit.
from joke
I
to,
can't
like,
do this bit.
deep weight.
Sorry.
Damn, I did a number on you. I'm
Oh
so
my
sorry.
god.
I take it back. I no longer say cops.
Neither you nor Shuichi any longer say cops.
I rescind my
God.
statement.
Sorry, I didn't mean to have such a reaction.
So funny. A deep, weighty G's.
Oh.
I'm trying to act here. Just kidding. Oh my god. That's right. Wait. Surely you can't mean. Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what wouldn't he have done?
I do in this final moment, and then I will let you finish the scene. Have to laugh at chat, who said, I mean, Shuichi doesn't say much of anything anymore. I had a full, like, panic attack over it.
I will say, because we're trying to
That's
get through
so
the scene,
funny.
I haven't done it. Y'all have been very funny lately over there in chat.
You guys are slamming some
fire.
zingers in chat.
I know,
It's
disclaimer,
good.
the opinions of ShortOneGaming do not reflect the opinions of ShortOneGaming. Cracked me the F up.
That's so good.
This whole
Just wanna
chat, everyone's
acknowledge
on
you.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for being amazing. Oh, thank you, Cool's Champion, for the sub. Appreciate it so much. Thank you for subscribing for 40 months.
That's so many months.
That's amazing. Good cry.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know we're gonna try to get through the scene, y'all, but we got our eyes on you. Affectionate,
thank you, chat.
positive.
Don't ever change.
And anyone in the VOD, come hang in chat. Come on,
Yeah.
you know you want to.
Yeah. If someone like that said that they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gotten into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then, you think the culprit was a young woman? But it was a man's voice on the phone. She might have been an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward.
Theory, just throwing it out there. I think the woman, the friend of the young high schooler protagonist who recently died was maybe involved in the kidnapping, if we are operating under the assumption that everybody's connected.
Yes,
Totally.
Yes, I was
And I'm-
actually going to say that. 100%.
And I'm assuming the kidnapping is a part of some sacrifice that she also was sacrificed for. Like it's all a part of something to kick off these events because
Yep.
each person has a dead
Ooh.
something.
The whole city is a pentagram type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. Ugh. And it all comes down to a bunch of conservative cops, huh? It's
Well,
great.
so they do seem to be at the heart of it.
Yeah.
Great.
You'd already read that. Yeah.
Yep, totally. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case.
Yes, that was a FMA reference, but yes.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the same. This is the same.
All
Okay.
right.
Keep talking.
So the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See, what I said about people's biases, that goes for witnesses too. And I figured that maybe if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers.
I love how Richter's like, cool. You have a deep-seated need to murder right now, but I do need to go over my findings recently because, like, it's pretty cool. I thought of this theory. It's not based on evidence, but I like it. I don't need to hear about
Bro
your
cares
killing.
about only one thing.
Yeah, I just like
he's
this whole conversation is so funny because the longer Richter's been going on, the more I'm like, oh, you didn't find a lead. You just like came up with an idea you liked. And
Yes.
you came by at night, you heard that she really, really wants to kill people, and you're like, cool, that's fine. It's kind of inconvenient, actually.
You woke her up.
Yeah.
You literally woke her up.
Yeah, you're like, hello?
To be like, have you thought about women?
Can I give you
I
my
know,
ears?
I know, but
He was really like, okay, yeah, so your curse, okay, it's real.
I don't have time for that. That's not what
No.
I need you to really think about women for a moment.
Consider this.
Anyway, sorry. The longer the scene has gone on, the more I'm like, wait.
He does have a little bit of a one-track mind. Whoa, I gotta go. I gotta get this. I'm also wondering, too, if he's like, maybe if I just keep talking, I can keep her
also,
from going
I
out
don't know,
murdering.
he seems-
Important to note, though, we are clicking on the same thing over and over again. You know,
Well,
so we're
but
seeing this
when I clicked on the
conversation
other thing,
unfold.
he's like, you need to click on the same thing.
Fair.
Yeah.
Man, our reactions tonight have been great. And that's that on that. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi school routes, seeing if anyone had seen something. And one man thought he had.
Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum, bum. What do you mean? He saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Oh, a flashback!
Oh, it's all sepia. Check this out.
Whoa.
Several hours earlier. All right, this should do. Who are we talking to? There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me, what was your name again?
Look at this guy.
Hi.
He looks like he worked in tech. This is a
He
Silicon
does.
Valley guy.
A bolo tie?
Yeah.
His hair. Wow, they really, really nailed the time period with all of the looks in
Yeah.
this. It's really good.
They're great looks, I agree.
John Lennon? Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat.
Gina, you want me to take this? Do you want to take it?
I guess I can take Jinochi.
Take Jinochi.
Jinochi.
Got it. Well, Jinochi, I'm all ears.
Just so we're on the same page, you're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right?
Of course. What else do I look like?
How should I know what a private detective looks like? Oh, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help.
You'll excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight.
A lot of asking you straight here.
I know, right? Yeah. Who is trying to kill you?
A student called Michiyo Shiraishi.
Ooh, do we think that is the friend that disappeared under mysterious circumstances?
It is
Let's
funny that we're
remember
pinning
that
a
name.
lot of stuff on the friend who disappeared.
On the
under-
dead girl.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dead
We
girl.
are,
We're
you're
like that.
right.
I think that dead girl did a lot of stuff. but
Yeah,
this is definitely a possibility.
We'll remember that name. We'll
Yeah.
remember that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. A schoolgirl, huh? Sounds like you've been naughty. I hated that.
It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michiyo Shiraishi. I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shijima.
Come again?
I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing.
Okay, so he literally sat us down and was like, how about this theory? But it's not a theory.
It's not a
No,
theory.
it's
Yeah.
not proof.
Literally
Yeah.
came up to him and
I was
said-
judging him prematurely and erroneously. He did actually have some evidence. It's just not how he
Yeah.
presented it.
But
He
he
just
woke us
presented
up
it
for a
as,
good reason.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's fair enough. I'm so sorry, Richter. My bad.
Though his sort of like lead up and talking into it was a little bit like excessive. We came into this conversation and he was like, "I've got one lead," and then he proceeded to like
Be like,
not
and that lead
address
is women. No, a specific woman. No, I know which women. Yeah, sorry.
that.
Admittedly, we probably threw him for a loop with the whole "we have to murder" thing. I'll cut him
That's-
some slack.
That's true. Yeah, he did bury the lead. I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're here for, isn't it? Then you can't let her get to me.
If that's true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody?
Well, you see...
Oh, that's me. If you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you.
I couldn't! She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word.
You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life? So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you've spilled the beans?
Yes, that's it, exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get to me. Arrest her. I'm telling you, she's a demon.
Well,
Okay, what does she actually have on you, buddy? This seems... I don't know. Maybe I'm judging him because of his mullet and sideburns.
No, but I definitely am.
I'm getting the vibe of like I need somebody
something
coming
else.
after this girl. Like this girl is trouble and I
Yeah.
need her out of the way. But also it could be that I'm judging.
It could be
him.
genuine fear, but
Yeah.
yeah, it feels loaded.
yeah, I think that's an interesting assessment. I wouldn't put it past this game so far, you know, potentially. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what she can do.
Oh,
She'll curse me.
and there it is. Yeah. Okay.
Curse you? I'm
He's
sorry,
doing the lip
but-
thing too. Look at the lips.
He is. I'm sorry, but you're losing me there.
Ew.
It's true. Her house. It's. Oh, forget it. Why do I even bother? You seemed dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you'd never understand. Enough! I'll find someone else to help me.
Oh, he's dead.
Hey!
That guy's dead.
All right, well. And we're back. And that's about the long and the short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of curses was just crazy talk. But I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl. Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows. Then there's a good chance she knows something. Sorry. Please excuse me. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name is Kohei Jonoichi. Oh, fuck. Come on, Allison. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. Interesting. A teacher? Then the schoolgirl is one of his students?
Short, you're breathing into the mic.
I think that's
I
very
am?
likely.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I'm just hanging. Sorry.
You never
be
know.
back.
Breathing is one you don't know. You just don't, you never know. Just
Well,
letting you
I'm
know.
a chronic heavy breather, but I didn't know. I am and always have been a mouth breather. Just-
Okay, if it's not coming through on the stream, it doesn't matter. I just because
No, I'm
I
gonna
can
hold
hear
my breath
it.
for the rest of the stream.
No, it's just because I can hear it. I assume stream can hear it. I don't care. You do what you need to do, bud.
That actually scared the shit out of me. Oh my
God, we're good. Sorry, my bad. I'm the sensitive one. I apologize. I didn't mean to call you out.
No, it's funny because I can't hear it at all. So I'm wondering if maybe it's in one headphone but not in the other. But
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Anyway, we're
orient
walk on
and
the
pan
breathing.
my breathing.
No.
Breathing's only in the right.
Oh,
okay,
God.
okay.
All right. Is one of his students? That I think that's very likely. Okay. All right. Interesting.
God. Okay.
More about the. Remember what happened last time? We had so much talking to do.
It's true.
At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully, it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. Okay.
Okay. Resurrection.
Kidnapping is done. Okay. The rite of resurrection, huh? I read about that in an occult magazine the other day. Apparently, some old book showed up recently with all the gory details. And they say that the rite can be found somewhere in Honjo. I remember the first time you told me about that. It felt like my prayers had been heard. Like I had hope, real hope, for the first time. Ever since that awful day, I've wondered, what if I hadn't sent him to school? What if I had just paid the ransom? Not a day goes by when I don't think that I'd done something differently. Shuichi would still be alive. You can't blame yourself, ma'am. It was the culprit's fault, not yours. Though, I know that won't help any. Grief is funny like that. I'm guessing that's why you're after the rat? Guess I didn't need to ask. It's written all over your face. I can tell how much he meant to you. But, and this is a big but, if this rat is the real deal, using it will mean killing someone and stealing their soul. Is that a problem? I say to this detective who's investigating a murder.
It's not like he's a cop though, so like what can he
Not
do?
a cop.
Yeah.
He's just a detective. Yeah. If it comes to that, I'm afraid I'll have to stop you. Oh, that's a shame. A shame, huh? That's all? I thought, if I'm going to be competing with other curse bearers, then your detective skills might come in useful. You realize you're talking about ending someone's life, right? You don't see an issue with that?
I just told you I have a hunger.
I think any parent in my position would happily kill for a chance like this. Is that so? Oh, that's so, is it? Oh dear, oh dear. What have I gotten myself into? Guess I'm gonna have to help you kill someone.
Casual, just like, oops, wrong place, wrong timed into that, huh?
Oopsie. If it makes you so uncomfortable, then you won't have to get any blood on your hands yourself. I don't need you to kill other curse bearers. I only need you to find them. I won't be party to murder, ma'am. Not even for a client.
Do we have money? We're a part of a family with money,
I
right?
assume her regret is not just paying the ransom. I assume they've got a lot of money.
So let's pay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
extremely wealthy.
Yeah.
Take some money.
How much can I give you to change your mind? Sorry, ma'am, but not everyone has a price. I've got my policies and I stick to them. I see. I didn't realize you were so stubborn. Let me say, though, it's not like I don't get what you're going through. As long as you're not killing anyone with your own hands, maybe I can help you out.
It's not with my own hands. It's with fire demon magic.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm actually the one doing the killing, so how's that? Is that okay?
It's their fault that they had like a fire starting material on them. I didn't put it on them. I didn't plant it on them. They just had it.
Victim blaming. Victim blaming.
What do you have in mind? Well, how about stealing someone else's curse stone after they've filled it with soul dregs? If that was all you were after, then I could lend you my services guilt-free. If the other curse bearers want to kill each other, that's their business. I'm not trying to be a hero here. I guess there's no guarantee a stolen curse stone will work, but we can worry about that later. Well then, I suppose we have a deal. Although, what if I stole a curse stone using my curse? Would you disapprove? That would void our contract, ma'am. Just warning you now. My. I thought she was going to say something else after that, but she didn't, so that's fine. About my curse? Before we go any further, why don't you tell me about that curse of yours? The haunting clappers, was it? That's one of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, if I remember correctly. That's right. The original story did happen somewhere near here, I think. I'm sure I remember hearing that. In that case, my money would be on all the curse bearers being somewhere in Honjo. Our first move should be to narrow them down. Some of them are bound to try and come for you first. We need to be ready. The curses make their bearers more willing to kill, so an attack could come from anywhere. That sounds sensible. Okay. And if I remember correctly, your haunting clappers can set people on fire, but only if they have a naked flame or a lighter on their person. Is that right? That's right. In olden times, wooden clappers were used to warn people of fire. I'm guessing it punishes those who don't heed the warning. It seems like a good curse to have. It's simple and straightforward enough to use. Although, Although it's hard to say how it stacks up without knowing what else is on the table.
No, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty, as
Yeah.
long as you have something capable of fire on you, you could just catch fire.
Yeah,
Well,
I
actually,
think
no, it's
the
kinda
voices one.
crappy.
Yeah, I feel like the voices
feels
one is the best one. Or frankly, the turn your back one, because eventually most people are going to do that.
Yeah, but voices is crazy. If you hear me,
If you don't have the supernatural mute button, which no person in universe seems to have, that one's the
kind of
OP
a
one.
trump card.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. That one might be it.
I
At least
feel
so
like
far that we've seen.
The fire one is useful just because more people smoked like at this time, but still, it still like relies on a lot of situational stuff.
Yeah, it's true. You think it's really that good? The target can't do much to throw it off, and it has a nice long activation window. It's big that it works on ladders, too. Just slip one into your target's pocket. I'm not saying that you should use your powers, but I'm just saying...
But you totally
you
could.
know,
You really could.
If you want to protect yourself, no.
I'm not saying you should, but here's my itemized sheet on how best to use your special curse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let me just give you a couple pointers on how I think I would use it.
Yeah, this is my tutorial. I put it up on GameFAQs. I hope you like it.
And say that condition were already fulfilled before they even knew you were there. That they wouldn't even know what hit them. Maybe I won't have to actually use it. I could just tell someone I could, and they'd have to do what I said. Threats could work, although without any proof, it'll come down to how convincing you can be. If only you could use the curse, then back out at the last second. At the last second? Oh, what an interesting idea. I have a lighter right here. We could try it now. That's an interesting proposition. But maybe not. I'm not quite crazy enough to make myself a guinea pig. Oh, I see.
That look in her eyes, God.
You're an odd one, ma'am, if you don't mind me saying. And I don't think it's just the curse. You flatterer.
Whoa. Yeah, she was ready to kill before.
Yeah, she's just like, I really am hungry to try it. I really want to try it.
Please,
you're gonna be like,
please.
You're gonna be hovering all evening, aren't you? And not gonna let me try it. Oh,
I've just been
just once.
warned.
Just twice. That's it. Just twice.
My son, I will do anything for my son, and also I'm bored out of my fucking mind.
that really is hard way. That really is.
As for what we do next, first of all, I think you should stay indoors. Try not to do anything spontaneous or outside of your normal routine.
Not even combustion? Like, come on.
It is midnight. Why don't you go to bed?
I am not going to do that. Sorry.
Right then. Have you decided what you want me working on?
Have we?
Oh, well.
Oh.
Can you make a save? Is it possible to make a save here? Just like a little extra one? Yeah. Yeah.
We know that he was there with Shogo, which sounds like he's there for the right? But also, he chatted with Shogo on his own at that one point without her around. We saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he kind of was doing both.
Yeah, so early in the evening, he might be doing one thing, and later in the evening, he might be doing a different thing.
Yeah, so you want to start with investigate the kidnapping?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it gets him off our tail and makes it probably easier for us to
kill
do
people.
what we need to do.
Do what we need to do. Finally, I have a lead. I need to know what happened to my son. Your wish is my command, ma'am. I'll focus all my efforts on looking into the kidnapping. Although, something just occurred to me. You can't investigate the matter at night, can you? At least until the sun rises, you could search for the other curse bearers.
That's what he's doing. Great.
Okay, so it was
This was
an
not a
illusion of
choice. This was not a choice.
Illusion of choice. All right. All right. I see how it is. Well, I'd be happy to help. Odds are good that the other curse bearers are also working by night. Anyone they kill under the cover of darkness won't be discovered until sunrise. I bet they'll be trying to do as much as they can before morning comes. So, it's settled then. I'll look into the other curse bearers by night. And once the city wakes up and I can start asking questions, I'll investigate the kidnappings as well. I'll even try to find Miss Shiraishi as part of the bargain. Thank you. That's more than enough. Now then, is that it? Oh, yep, I should get to work. There's only so much time before sun rises. I'll call you if I find out anything new. You stay here and keep a lookout. All right.
Sounds good.
There's no telling what kind of curses you might find out there on the streets tonight. Don't go outside if you can help it, and try to be ready for anything. I will. Well, if that's all, I should be going.
All right,
Evening, ma'am.
info.
Okay. That was a long scene.
That was a
That
long scene.
was a long scene.
And it was long in the other one too. It's like we need full backstory. We need how you got your thing. How did you get here? And then what is your motivation?
Yeah,
Yep.
no,
Yep.
these are both incredibly exposition heavy, which is like they're good characterization moments, but they are pacing wise really like kind of a hard pivot turn to what they were doing with Shogo.
Well,
Yeah.
Shogo was so episodic. It was so like each
And it
moment
was like, let's just
immediately
go,
into
let's
the
go, let's
action.
go, let's go, let's
Yeah.
go.
And
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah.
Like Shogo's
And
had
my-
a lot of. Yeah.
I'm guessing we'll get back there too. That like each one of them will have their flow sections where you're running around and killing people, but they need their prelude basically.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Which for me means that maybe before we start Yako's plotline, we try one of the chapter 2s for either Haruo or Tetsuo just to like get some momentum going for them. I don't know.
Think so?
Or we could just go ahead and get Yako
Yeah, I think these are big lore dumps that it kind of helps to like consolidate them all into, I guess not one stream because we did one last time, but like all at one breath. So then everything else is action. You know what I mean?
done. Okay.
I could go either way, honestly. If we want to do Yako's and set up her tree, I'm happy to do that as well. Yeah.
Okay, then let's
cool.
do Yako.
Let's do
that's
it. But before we do it, I think this is a great opportunity for a very quick break for everyone.
I
I think you're
agree.
right.
I want to do like a jumping jack or something to get my energy back up for Yako.
Thanks for listening to my narration for a hot minute
No,
there.
you were great. You were really, really good. And also, like, to be clear, I liked what we were learning there. I'm not complaining. It was very dense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, we'll take a real quick break. Everyone hop up, stretch, grab a snack, run to the bathroom, hydrate, drink some water.
And then come
That's
on
all.
back and hear us read some more.
Yeah.
Come hang out with us.
See you very soon. Welcome back to Paranormasight. I hope you had a good snack break. I will be completely honest, we're a little late coming back because we were talking about chocolate-covered frozen raspberries and acai balls.
We were.
And then 5 minutes
We were
had passed.
talking about our snack and we're like, oh wait, we should probably do that with all the people who are waiting for us.
We're just like, what's a chocolate-covered acai ball? Oh, I've seen these before in bodegas. What's a chocolate-covered raspberry? Oh, true fruit? Cool stuff. And then 5 minutes had passed. Also,
Like, maybe
I
we
am
should go
here
back.
to champion water. Drink water, y'all.
Hydrate.
It's amazing how much it will
Hot
turn your
take.
life around.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that you got some water and that you are feeling better now.
Allison sent us off to break with a, hey, go get water. And I was like, water? Oh no, I've had none of that today. And I gotta tell you, I'm halfway through a water bottle and feeling much happier about just life in general. So strong recommend.
I'm really, really glad. One of the stickers I have on my water bottle just says stay hydrated. And I'm like, I feel that in my bones. I was saying my water bottle is my comfort item. So I just have it with me at all times and I'm just always slamming water.
It's a good, it's such a good habit. And like, I've gotten better at it, but you've been really good about staying hydrated for years.
Thanks. I just saw someone on YouTube today sharing like making little ice cubes out of like lemon juice and like lemon zest and then putting those in their water. I'm like, oh,
Yummy.
That's such a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Like,
I've never done that, but that sounds good.
That seems
the people
so
who
simple.
think to make the ice cubes like that, I mean, people who do it with their iced coffee and they do it with their Coca-Cola and stuff like that, and it's such a good idea, and I always forget to do it.
I know, same. I just like, now that we have a fridge with a working ice maker, I just like just get my ice out of that and just move on with my life. I never think about making the ice interesting. So
And then like my fridge doesn't have ice for whatever reason. So the only ice that I have is like big cubes for like cocktails. And so I never think to like use it for casual things because I only have like a few of them. But yeah, that does sound like it'd be a really nice, like, just life improvement thing.
Very smart idea.
Yeah.
Also on the note of snacks, I was saying this before we came back, but I am obsessed with these cinnamon apple chips. Oh my god, they're so good. I just love getting the little. The bag is now taunting me because I will not put you through all that crunching. But I'm like. Don't worry, baby. I'll come back. Like looking at it.
We'll free you so you can get more apple chips at some point.
I might mute myself on Discord occasionally just to like eat an apple chip.
We just hear a boop 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 every time you come back in.
Oh shit! You'll hear it. You'll hear me.
Not necessarily. But anyway, snacks are good. Water is good. Dried fruit is good. Be happy, stay healthy. Let's play a video game. Want to learn about Yako?
Let's do it.
Yako, be happy, play video games.
Be happy, stay hydrated, play video game.
That's a life mantra if ever there was one.
That's the new live, laugh, love.
Yeah.
Put that on my shirt. Put that on a wooden block above the threshold of my front door.
I relate to that. Oh, hi. It's a little pentagram. Ha.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, her name is Mio, which her whole name is. Yeah. Okay.
Can I play Mio?
Yeah.
I thought you were playing Yako.
Or her? Yeah. No. Short's playing Yako. I played Tetsuo.
Right.
Short plays Yako. You play Haruwe.
Haruwe.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, you should be Mio. 100%.
That should be everything. Okay. Let's start. Ready for this, Yako?
I'm ready. Okay. I'm ready. Heard. Let's see.
Okay.
Ayako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School, unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michiyo Shiraishi committed suicide. She attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Kurozuzu, that's a tongueful, to join her in performing a spirit board
Okay,
ritual.
so there are there are three different high school girls now in play.
Okay, Michiyo Shirashi and Mio Kurozuzu. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Born and raised in Hanjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Sonoya since its establishment in the early Showa era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she's easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and quarrelsome, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family and friends. It is possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of chaos. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys in scraps since she was a child remains unbroken and is the source of considerable stress for her mother.
Okay.
So she's a fighter.
Chaos.
She's a fighter.
Chaos agent.
She likes to scrap. What? Komagata High School. Okay, I'll read this one. A coeducational municipal high school with 632 attendees. Its name is commonly shortened to Koma High. Meh. Although it opened as Honjo's first middle school in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the 3 S's of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. That is really pushing the 3 S's. And you know what? I actually love it. I love the gumption of being like... Anyway,
start of
sound
these...
morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. It's actually 4. But success, yeah.
4.
But success has been limited. Plagued by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover, and its sports clubs face challenges with its inner-city location and small campus. Its traditional cultural research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with a local records office.
There's a file about mockingbirds. I just saw that.
Yeah.
Did we read that?
No.
It's fine. You don't have to read about the mockingbirds. It's fine. You're right. You're right.
No.
She was like, don't make me click on the files.
They're fine, but I think the game told us what we need to know about mockingbirds.
That's fair.
All right, let's get started. This is the spirit board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10-yen coin that's on the board.
Like this?
Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant. Repeat what I say, okay? Oh, specter of the spirit board, please visit us. Your turn.
Spectre of the spirit board. That's the mental one.
Wait, what? Oh,
It was
the first
Spectre
one is
of the
Scepter.
spirit board, right?
Yeah,
double P's.
Yeah, the middle one.
Yeah. Scepter. Sorry. I was like, what? I couldn't read.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Wrong
you're right.
with it?
I knew it was the middle one, but I couldn't. My eyes were like, what's wrong with this one though? Okay, it's all fine.
Me too. Oh, Scepter of the Spirit Horde. No.
It's this.
No, it's the middle one. Stop.
Nope, that's
Wait,
board.
they're changing.
That's the
Wait.
wrong board. It's this board. Spectre of the Spirit board.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit
Oh my
Board.
god,
Yeah,
you're
okay.
so right.
Uh,
That's not fair. Oh.
Please
Please come to me. Please visit us.
I don't know.
Visit us. It was please visit us. It was please visit us. Please come on over. Come on over. Come on.
Come
like,
on
really?
over, baby.
I would prefer that one. I don't lie. I won't lie.
It's please visit us, I think.
That's you.
It's me. Spectre of the spirit board. Spectre of the spirit board. Please visit us.
Good. Please tell us if you are there. Yes.
Whoa. It really moved.
Looks like we succeeded in summoning. We can ask questions now.
Right. Questions.
Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then, when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to know.
Okay. I'll start with something simple. Is it...
What is my name?
What is my name? Yeah. I think it should know the answer to this. Oh, specter of the spirit board, what is my name? Huh? What's the matter?
How strange.
No.
Huh? It told me no.
I bet it means it doesn't know. It may be the specter of the spirit board, but it doesn't know everything.
Is this spirit really the real deal?
That
Oh.
was fast. It's fine.
I feel like it's giving me attitude.
I wanted to say no.
What
or
is this
yes.
place?
What is this place? Yeah.
What is this place?
Oh, specter of the spirit board, where are we? High school.
Okay, okay.
It's really doing it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Killed it. High school. High school. High school! That's right.
The answers don't seem to be very precise. Because it didn't say, like, specifically this high school.
Yeah.
It didn't give, like,
Yeah.
the nickname of the school.
Yamagata High School. Yeah, or anything.
What is this girl's name?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
Fine. What is the name of the girl across from me?
Huh.
Ew. That's right. Ugh. It's not fair. It knows your name, Mio.
It even used that weird character you used to spell your name. How flattering.
Hi, psychic girl.
Hi. Ooh. Okay, I think it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Miyu Kurosuzu. Miyu transferred to Class 2C at Komagata High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting, dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Miyu has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako Sakazaki and has begun opening up to her little by little.
Nope.
The truth of the matter is that Miyu is the apprentice of a famous psychic. Possessing exceptional spirit sense, she takes on the troublesome task of surreptitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Whoa, she literally transfers from school to school because she's a traveling psychic.
She's the protagonist of her own anime, is what I'm getting.
She
Absolutely.
is.
Yeah.
Why are we not
Yes.
playing as her?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Wow. Mio has already solved an incident at Komagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon their first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives is that she seems to get along well with crows and black cats.
A witch lady. Very
Well,
exciting.
she's a little witch in training.
I love how she's like, how can they tell that I'm a psychic and a witch? And it's like she has a little pentagram in her hair. It's
She's a
like,
little pentagram.
yeah. How could they possibly tell?
I bet. Even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you.
I don't know how I should feel about that. Do we want to
could
ask
ask
what her
what is
name
my
is?
name?
Yeah,
Again.
let's try it.
Yeah.
I'll ask again. What is my name?
I didn't even hesitate this time. Okay.
Is it
Okay.
really you? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board?
Oh.
Hmm. Huh? It said no. Is it lying?
Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is just a temporary name we call them when using the Spirit Board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. They don't really think of themselves as the specter of the spirit board.
Oh, really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Do you mind if I still call you Spectre of the Spirit Board? Dang it. Yes. Okay. Thanks.
Always good
That
to
means yes.
Yeah. Yes, it
they
minds.
do mind.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
minds. Always good to remember to say please and thank you.
All right. It's time to try asking some serious questions.
Yeah.
Oh. Let's do Mio first, without a doubt, because once you talk about the death, you can't really come back from that.
It's true.
You know?
It's true.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. What is the name of the boy Mio has a crush on?
Very
I was
presumptive.
gonna say
Yaco.
no, but yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question?
Doesn't everybody ask this kind of stuff to spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious.
No. Let's not do this.
Make it get. Yeah, it is. Yes. I feel it. Huh. It said no. So that means you don't have a crush on anyone?
Yeah. That's it. No, is correct. Let's move on.
Oh, it is gay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gay.
Oh, yeah.
Yay. Or maybe. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you mean the boy isn't in our class?
Oh.
Wait, no. How dare you? Don't talk me with gay.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Damn it.
Wow.
Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you.
If that's the case, then. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Is it a teacher at our school?
Oh, don't do this. This is the worst possible timeline.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay. Whew.
We're on a journey with this.
Yeah, this is taking me places.
Especially because we know a murder's going to be the next thing we
I
ask
know.
about.
We're on a little roller coaster. I'm watching chat's reaction to all of this. It's really great. We were like, "Whoa, love wins," and they were like, "Oh no,
No.
homophobic ghost."
Oh no,
No
teacher-student
good,
romance.
huh?
Oh, thank goodness it's not that. Yaco, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions.
Got a point.
All right.
Okay, here I go. I'll be serious now.
Yes, please.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. She really thought he meant, yes, you can call me this.
Yes. And the Spectre of the Spirit Board is like, no, that's not how grammar works. God,
It's
Yaco.
not my name.
I
My
know.
name's Ted.
Do I mind? Yes, I mind.
Okay. Anyway, it's.
Did Michio Shirashi in our class, who died by committing suicide by jumping 1 week ago, really commit suicide? Womp, yeah.
Whoop. So it really wasn't.
Oh, you. Sorry. I'm not surprised. I never believed it from the start. Now it's the important part.
Yeah.
Updated.
Oh, there's Michio.
Oh, there she is. Okay.
Is it short? No, it's me.
Is my turn?
It's you.
Okay.
Gina.
Okay. Michio is a second-year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week ago in a back alley off South Waragasui Street, her entire body broken and severely contoured. Police determined that Michio had committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favorite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako, I don't know to what extent we should be taking these files as factual. I don't know whose perspective these files are from, whether it is an omnipotent viewpoint or whether it is like whether it is true or whether it is from somebody's perspective, because they tend to include things like she had a positive outlook on life and a courageous spirit. Is that just a fact that we should take as fact?
Yeah, I'm more thinking about these to justify them in my head from some of the others outside of persons of interest. We had perspective stories that actually came from their own perspective of the events. I feel like this is hand of God analysis.
Okay, that's
to me,
fair.
at least.
Yeah.
It still might be coming from someone, like the meta narrative can come eventually, but I don't think this is going to lie to us from what I understand so far. I think these are the facts of the matter.
Okay. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending, uncompromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up to the point that they risk overflowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area of town and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako herself worried for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distance. The days passed, and though Michio longed to confess everything to Yako, the moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of her father, with her at all times.
Okay.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Did Michio Shirashi die in an accident? Oh.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
It says yes. So it was an accident, not a suicide.
Michio.
Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building?
She didn't.
What do you mean? Michio didn't die falling from the apartment building.
It's confusing wording, but yes.
It is confusing, yeah.
Yeah, but the spirit got it.
Yeah. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building?
It was an accident, but not a fall.
Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, what happened to Michio on that day? Spell it out. Make it a novel.
I was thinking. Seems like it doesn't know the details. Okay.
Ooh.
Right
We're
to
gonna
it.
ask about that?
Then how about... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. We want to use the Rite of Resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the Rite of Resurrection is?
I wonder.
Ooh, ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Fuck. Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, I hated you. Oh, so they can just be given to you like that?
Yeah.
What was this?
Oh.
Stop. I'm scared, Mio.
Calm down. You can't let go before it's over.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Such deep sorrow. Resentful memories flow. Oh no, this is you.
Me?
Yeah, my mind. This is Yako. I was just giving this critter a voice, but
Got it. Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind.
Well.
kill them.
Kill them. Those who hear the sound. Kill
Creepy.
them all.
Creepy.
Wait,
You have
so
acquired the curse of the power of the. Yeah.
Wait, so she has the sound one, but we know that the sound one goes to the boy in Shogo's timeline.
The Fool's Procession?
Yeah, right. That was the sound one. That's where we had to mute it.
I
think that's a different
Yeah, I
one,
think that's a
right?
different one.
Oh, it's a different one. I'm just
Yeah,
That's the foot washing guy.
that's a foot washing
Oh.
one. This one is the Fool's Procession.
Yeah.
It's gonna do something else.
Yeah. You have acquired the power of the cursed stone, the Fool's Procession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the curse echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you are seen in that time. So she just has a really low power one. This seems like a shitty one.
Yeah,
I
this
guess
is a.
so.
You have to you hide and you have to play the sound for 30 seconds and then
They die. Wow, that's
That is a shitty one, considering the others is you hear my voice for half a second.
yeah, and you're done. You hear it at all, and you're done. So okay, this is kind of like a D tier, and that one was an S, but that's okay.
the curses do come in tiers.
Yeah.
That's so
Curse
funny.
power kills by fatal fall one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer.
Oh, so okay.
Fatal
so the
fall. What
curse
if you're
is a
already
fatal
on
fall?
flat ground? Do you just trip?
You just you go down really hard.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't know. Is this me
Yeah.
Is it me?
or is this short?
I don't know. Whoever wants
I
it.
think this is you, short.
I'll take it. A resentful memory. Omio stood atop the tall festival tower. It was her time to shine, and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troupe. She had yet to enjoy her day in the spotlight. She wasn't particularly pretty, nor was she that talented. As a gossip and a loudmouth, she wasn't well liked by her peers. Some of the other girls thought of her as a teacher's pet and bullied her. I don't care about... Oh, Gina, say it.
I don't care about them.
She thought.
I'll use this chance to make something of myself.
Killed that. Everything was perfect. She wore a beautiful kimono and an okami mask over her face. The stage was set. The accompaniment began. She danced with everything she had. Applause rained down upon her from the crowd. Her breathing hastened with excitement.
I've got to catch my breath. That's strange. I can't take my mask off.
The smell of glue assaulted her nostrils.
So
Whoa.
that's how it is. I knew it was too good to be true.
Oh, her screams were drowned out by the music as she squirmed and struggled. Oh my ass, giving it her all today. We have to keep it up. The crowd livened even more.
No, please, someone help me!
Whoa, did you say something there?
Yeah. Discord didn't like it, but it's
Discord
fine.
went
They got
crazy.
It's good for the screen, but not for us.
Yeah, she fell from the tower, writhing in pain as she begged those around her for help. The music stopped in time with Omayo's heart. God, bad
Damn.
prank.
Yeah,
It's the
bad
prank from
time.
Matilda gone bad.
Oh God.
A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. It's the same sentence.
Yeah, every time.
Each time.
No! Kill! Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desires the right. Kill them.
Ooh, good voice.
I hope we don't kill our friend.
See, that
great.
one, that one was snappy. That one was speedy. That one was engaging. I'm into that
had
one.
mystery. That
Yeah.
one was good. Yeah.
Do you want to stick with Yako, actually?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, yeah.
One more?
let's
Yeah.
do that momentum. Yeah, I'm down. Okay. The information they gained from the spirit board suggests that Michio's death was not a suicide. When they continue to press the spirit board for the location of the right resurrection, a curse echo suddenly appears. Okay, we knew that.
Okay.
Let's go. 1 week ago, flashback again. in school. We're gonna see our friend.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh, right. I have the power.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. What? No. Who?
I heard that Michio from Class C, right?
No way. Michio? She's been acting pretty strange lately, but I still can't believe it. Oh, so she's already dead. Did you hear about Michio in Class C?
Yeah, she seemed like the stereotypical honor student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after her third semester. God, you know everything.
She offed herself because her grades were bad? No fair. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die, too. All anyone cares about is gone.
Sorry, I wasn't advancing it. They were just kind of talking.
I know, that's just happening.
Did you
Did
know?
you know?
Sorry, go for it.
Go for it. Go for it. Whatever, they say our new stepdad's a total jerk. God,
Really?
everyone
How
knows
so?
everything. Like he'd peek on her while she changes. Gross. It even has an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets violent.
Oh my god, that's so scary. No way. I couldn't take that. I'd probably think about killing myself too if I had to deal with someone like that at home.
God.
Jeez. It's cool.
Shout out to Junko Enoshima.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just yeah.
By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently?
Oh, I heard about her. She's gloomy. Doesn't stand out much.
Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had a suicide?
What? For real? That seems like kind of sus. That's not what she said.
But I felt it. It felt like she could have, and that's what's amazing.
I lost.
he's
The line was gone. So
Not he's a teacher.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember
He said he was a
God.
teacher, and one of his
I
students.
know, but
Yeah.
my brain kept saying he was working for an Apple startup. you
Yeah,
know?
no, that's fair. That's also true. He's doing that in his garage. There might be some of you who already know, but a member of our class, Michio Shiraishi, passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know this comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation, and there's nothing we know for certain at this moment. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police, so please don't go spreading any rumors. Got it? We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey! You! Stop celebrating! Show some respect! There will be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respects individually.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Several days later. I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is cracked me up.
Sorry.
Yako? I'm sorry to bug you. It's just you seem a little different from your usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy.
Thanks, Mio. But thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely?
Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen.
Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you.
Yeah?
Spectre the Spirit Board, baby! You know that Spectre Board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want?
Yeah, I know of it.
I want to try it out. There's something I want to know.
Why are you telling me this?
I mean, you seem like the type to know about this stuff.
You've got a pentagram in your hair. I don't know.
Do I?
It's funny because it's like she's supposed to be undercover.
I know, but she's got this. She's like, but I have to be a little witchy because, like, come on, isn't it cute? And it's like, it is cute.
And I'm also a really good witch.
Yeah.
I'm a really talented psychic. I just want to show off a little bit.
I like saved the world last year and nobody knows, and I just like to wear a little bit of flair to, celebrate that.
Nobody knows, yeah.
I would watch this anime. With
I
her
would
in it.
too. This is like Mob Psycho
so
meets
bad.
Persona 4. I'm into it.
I was about to say she's just a Persona character.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. You look like you're really into that occult stuff, You've got that kind of gloomy look. Have you seen your hair clip?
I don't know how I should feel about that.
But you do know how to do it, right?
We got
Woman investigator.
Yeah, we got an
Woman.
achievement.
You got an achievement.
Well, that said woman, right?
No, it said veteran.
Oh my gosh, that makes so much more sense. You're all the way back here. You don't understand how I was like, what? That's
Woman investigator.
woman.
Have you considered women?
Have you, for even a brief moment, considered women?
I occasionally consider women.
Every once in a while.
And to that, I say, cops.
You heard it here, folks.
Bring it
ShortOneGaming
back.
says cops.
We're thinking about women, we're saying cops. That's us.
Take from that what you will.
Well, yes.
Consider the woman. Oh.
I think I probably know a little more than most.
Okay, please help me. You're my only hope.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Hey, Mio. You know about the Rite of Resurrection, right?
Yeah, it's that thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it.
What is this? What is this meant to symbolize?
I think it's supposed to be a ooh face, like a thinking, like ooh.
Like do you
But
believe that it's real? Like a yeah, I don't know.
Do you believe it's real?
Uh-huh. Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me.
But on the off chance that it really works, we can bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it, even if there's the slightest chance of bringing Michio back.
But how will you look for it?
Right, that's the thing.
About Michio.
Michio, I wonder why she had to die.
She didn't leave a note or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide.
That can't be right. She would never kill herself. She was so happy, and she always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I knew she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself?
I never got the chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school, and when she did come in, she looked depressed.
You're right. That's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was spread gossip about it. They put together little pieces of information and spread rumors like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible?
Yes, it is. I've heard some that were really awful.
And the only reason they were able to say stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like, how sad, no wonder she killed herself, like how dare they? She always told me that she was okay whenever I talked to her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad.
Something bad?
People have been talking about the body found in the former Yasuda Gardens, right? Some are saying that this town is cursed or something.
Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things lately.
I like Yako. She's
Yeah, me
got
too.
Yeah, she's got the spirit.
spirit and heart, and she cares.
Yeah. I'm interested
Yeah.
to see that other half of her that her file talked about, where it's like she kind of likes just chaos too, though. But yeah.
The thing you want to ask, is it...
Yeah. I want to know about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden.
I see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope.
Please. The teachers and police aren't any help, and there's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance, then...
Well... Okay. If that would make you feel better, then I'll help.
Ah, cute.
Yes.
Thank you, Mio.
Oh,
Okay then, tomorrow after dark.
Cuties. Cute kids.
So very cute. I enjoy them.
I am having my doubts about how gay it is, though, and that's a bummer.
No, I think it might not be.
That is in
Sucks.
fact a bummer.
Yeah.
What's the point?
But I don't know. Good friends. I guess I'll take it. It's cute.
It's
though.
still cute. It is
So
still perfectly fine cute if they're just cute friends.
Oh,
We
am I
already
reading
know.
this?
No, we already know all of this.
This is notes
Yeah,
on here. Okay.
this
This is just a summary
documented.
of what they've already talked about.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Are we back? This is post we've acquired the curse.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Mio, you should know, right? Like you should
know.
know. Like
That something's up. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Can, wow. Yeah. Let's see.
Are you awake, Yako?
Yeah. What happened?
You can't remember?
Let's see. We used the spirit board, and I suddenly heard something, like this weird voice. And then I passed out?
Yes. As far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was.
Huh. Was everything okay with the spirit?
Yep. It was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand?
Oh, my hand?
Whoop.
Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this?
That's cute.
Oh. Oh, there is so much anger and hatred held within it. It looks a little like tools that were used for ancient curses.
What? That's so scary.
Yako, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Could you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it might be connected to that object.
Let's see. It felt like I was at the bottom of a dark place. And then this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. After that, it just kept shouting, "Kill them."
I see. Thank you. Yako, I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs.
What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense.
Yako, please calm down and listen.
I can't stay calm. Oh, but how can I? I mean, you might be used to this kind of things, Mio, but I'm not. I didn't even really believe in the occult, much less think the spirit board would actually work. And now, after something like that, what choice do I have but to believe? And not only that, but a curse can kill people? What am I supposed to do about that?
I know. It's only natural to feel like that way. Anyone would feel confused. But first, you need to calm down. Take a big, deep breath.
Right.
Hydrate. Have a drink of water.
You
might
know.
be dehydrated.
When it comes to dealing with curses, you want to be hydrated, you want to have snacks, you want to be able to stretch and
Exactly.
get some good breaths, get some sunlight, then deal with that
this
curse.
The song is called Psychic Girl. It's
Aw.
Mio's theme. I actually like the song from what
Yeah.
I can hear. I only have one headphone, but
Yes, just like that. In moments like this, the more troubled your heart is, the more its weaknesses are exposed.
Exposed?
Have you calmed down?
Yeah. I'm sorry about panicking.
No, it's okay. Fear is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people would give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with them. However, modern-day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of that thing, of things that can't be measured. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. But they've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, calming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is.
Huh. I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you?
Well, I suppose to an extent.
Hey, Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I gonna die?
It's okay. I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place.
What?
Trust me.
I love that each of the main characters in this section all have a helper.
Yeah, a partner.
have a little
But
partner.
Mio's like
Little-
objectively the best one, which unfortunately to
best
me
one.
means that she's gonna be like taken out early or something.
No, I think you're right. No. It feels a little death flag.
It does. I just feel like she's too powerful to stay.
Yeah.
Mio and Adachi are both death flaggy, and then the other guy feels like someone they'd never kill.
Yeah,
too
they're
afraid
like,
to kill.
we like this guy too much. He likes birds. He has a cool hat. He's fine.
He looks so bi. Like, we can't let him die.
He's got to go on all the merchandise. Everybody's gonna love this guy.
Right.
I'll take care of things. It'll be all right.
Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board.
It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So, I'm glad you invited me. All right, let's review everything we've learned so far and think of how we can move forward.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this curse? Am I cursed?
Well, I've only looked into it a little, but I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. So there shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you.
The power to use a curse. Do you mean this curse stone?
Yes. If the curse stone is used under certain conditions, a curse will be placed on someone, taking their life and turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that would only be usable on Onmyoji by Onmyoji of considerable talent. I believe that curse stone makes it so that even normal people can use them.
So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone?
Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board.
Ooh.
It happened right around midnight, I think.
Oh, it's when the spirit when
it
curse is
activated.
kicked off.
Yeah.
This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows.
The Feast of Shadows.
The Feast of Shadows.
The Feast of Shadows?
Sorry, the what now?
Yes, it's a type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the supernatural. It also has the effect of making the powers of certain curse echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about 3 to 4 kilometer radius.
3 to 4 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City.
Yes. I think the Feast of Shadows was used to cause the resentment lingering in the area to manifest as curse stones. Someone did this.
Okay, I was just about to ask that. So, like, someone kicked off the Feast of Shadows?
Yeah, seems like this was intentional.
Sounds like it.
Whoa. Okay.
But who?
I don't know enough to say. But it's likely it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection.
Because the more that are active, the easier it is to get soul dregs from curse bearers.
Yeah.
So if you're
and
trying
then
to farm
it's easier
it.
Yeah, and to pin down exactly, like, where it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh,
This isn't
it's
something
all
to
big
happen
plan.
naturally.
I see.
So someone is trying to get to the rite of resurrection that's separate from all of the protagonists and people that we've encountered so far.
Yep.
Kind of feels a little bit Fear and Hunger, actually. The
I still
second
need to
game is
play
all
it.
about a feast of
Oh yeah, this is Termina.
consumption.
Yeah.
Wait, can you go back? I want to read the Feast of Shadows.
It was
that
exactly
okay?
the words we already heard.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, I was reading through
Oh.
it. It is explicitly, it's actively done. It enhances the power of curses and allows people that can't normally use them to use them.
Okay, got it. And it's done by a person. Yep.
A curse stone's powers can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun has set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are strengthened.
So the curses can't be used outside this area or during the day?
Correct, but speaking of limits, to actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions that need to be met.
Conditions. You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo or make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Do you mind if I try?
Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. Even if there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous enough. In that sense, maybe you really have been cursed. I'm sorry that you got wrapped up in this situation, even though I'm here with you. That curse stone, I think whoever holds it becomes a curse bearer. It would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but...
Then I'd feel bad about forcing it on you.
No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it.
Really? Why?
If we tried separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you.
No way.
Oh, so we think that is what happened with Yoko?
No.
You think maybe that could have happened?
No, she
No, I
died
feel like
before
that
we
was
grabbed it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think she either tried to fill it up and it overflowed. Basically, the same thing happened to her that happened to Shogo, where like she reached 100%, but then it backfired and killed her, or she tried not to kill him or something along those lines. But like we didn't try to take the curse stone until after she was already dead.
You're
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's fair.
The curse stone might look like nothing more than an old Netsuke carving, but I can sense a powerful, resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful.
Really? This little thing?
If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked it up, it could be bad. I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved and have you hold on to it for now.
Now I'm kind of freaked out.
Anyways, we need to make it to daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's morning. I'll help you find a way to deal with it then.
Okay.
Okay, literally everyone's like, we have to make it to morning. Okay.
Well, also all the advisors are like, stay inside, don't do anything, stick it out, and we know they don't. So, you know.
Yep.
So there are two things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions while it's night. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the curse.
Right.
Okay.
The mysterious voice said the cursed stone is called the Fool's Procession, right?
Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, right? Our school is said to be connected with a story with the same name, one of the mysteries.
Right. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess, but it's possible that you were chosen because it could feel your desire for the rite of resurrection.
I really like Mio.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want her to die, but I really like her.
She's just got her shit together.
Yeah.
If this is a curse of the 7 Mysteries of Hanjo, then it's possible that there are others who received curses associated with the other mysteries.
Yeah. That voice also said that there are other curse bearers, or whatever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a curse bearer.
Right. That's certainly not good. Even if we have no intention of killing others with the curse, there's a chance you might be targeted if other curse bearers find us.
So sad to know she had no intention of hurting us. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we killed her.
Ooh,
We'll have to avoid anyone who has another of the curses. That means we should avoid people at night as much as possible.
Well, we killed 2 and Shogo killed 3.
Also, this is all happening as if it were on a timeline, because we're seeing actively what happened with Shogo's night, and I'm wondering if there is like a change in timeline, or
We
if
know
these
there
are the events
is.
that will happen?
We know there is because we had a branch in Shogo's timeline, and also there are versions where we died and versions where we didn't. So we definitely know there are branches.
Yeah.
So we don't know how all these timelines lay on top of each other and how they're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be very curious to see how the tree changes.
Yeah, I mean, like, Shogo just went on a killing spree, so like I don't know how everybody else is gonna interact with him.
Uh-huh.
But Mio,
Yes.
if this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it, right? The rite of resurrection would be real too.
Yes, that's true. But you can't do that, Yako.
But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little curse on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal.
What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You would never even consider taking the life of another person. Is it the curse's influence on you? Maybe the curse echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second?
Oh.
Don't kill your friend, please.
Please don't kill your friend. I have been thinking that this whole time.
Oh, yeah,
that she's gonna
absolutely.
kill her friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there something inside it?
No, stop.
Yako?
I'm sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it.
I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection.
What?
Because that's the real curse. Using resurrection as a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using their curses. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse.
But Michio could...
I think for tonight, we should get you home to rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, no.
That's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the rite. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, we're in a great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? We'll take the same route we took to get here.
We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there?
I think so. The night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
No, 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 no.
What? Why did the lights go out? Mio? Are you okay? Oh, Mio. You're right.
No.
Too prepared. She was so prepped.
Can you look around, Gina?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hello, Mio. She's not here. What's happening? Where are you?
Oh, there's gonna be a jump scare. This is gonna be something scary. Who's in here with us?
I'm not gonna like
Why
it.
are the lights out?
I'm not gonna like it. Oh, fuck.
I even knew it was coming.
Oh no, what was that? Get me out of here. Mio, where are you?
Yako! I'm here. Over here. Can you see me?
Where? I can't see anything.
Can we still move around? Oh, is there gonna be did it get darker? No, it just, oh.
There you are, Mio.
This way, over here. Be careful. Your field of vision is being limited.
Can't believe you're all right.
Yeah, how are you okay? I can't believe you're okay. Oh, that's it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh, a little heart rate spike right at the end here.
So that's interesting. Mio's like, you're being punked. Like, come on. Your curse stone's really messing with you, but we're gonna get you home. It's gonna be a fine.
Come on, let's keep it moving. I know this shit is scary.
And it sounded like Mio could see all that too.
Yeah,
so
I think that was all in our head. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Her curse
Whoa.
is really trying, really pushing
Yeah, so
for it.
it's really taking over.
Cool.
Majorly.
Well, neat.
Wow.
I'm
Cool
invested in
setup.
this timeline a whole lot, actually.
Me too.
Yeah, do you want to commit to it?
I mean, we don't have to if that's not how we want to go about it. I just wanted to comment that I'm very much enjoying this setup.
I care about them. They feel very realized. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Big
it's just
time.
like, it's the sort of high school spooky story setting, but it also weirdly is like the grounded one versus these two in a weird way.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Also, it's grounded, and you also get like Mio, who knows what's going on enough to be able to guide you, and then Yako, who is the most fish out of water. So there's a lot to latch on to.
I agree. I agree completely.
For sure.
But very cool.
good.
I'm glad that we're getting a little bit deeper into these stories, and
I love this game. This game
Yeah.
is so much fun.
Me too. It's so good. It's really, really good. The characterizations are excellent. I love the storytelling. It's got some spooks. It's spooky. Yeah.
That was a perfectly executed jump scare too, because it was great to get the hand and then the scare.
Yeah.
It offset it for 1 extra second,
No, I completely
Yes.
agree. I think it knows that that's a very, very effective mechanic and gimmick, and it uses it sparingly, but to great success, and I'm very much enjoying that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Sparingly but successful. That is very accurate. Yeah.
And it's like such an essential thing to use in what is a visual novel, like that's the only way you can actually get the like jump out of your seat for a second scares.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad that we were able to get together to play a bit more today. We're keeping on, and I think we're slowly getting a few more perspectives on this mystery.
We are. Yeah, I feel like we're moving right along through this story. It's excellent. I'm excited because I can feel like this game is gonna be like just the right amount. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm like really looking forward to continuing playing it.
Me too.
Yeah. And it's also like very up our alley. It's perfect. Oh, so good. All your voices are great, by the way.
Everyone's are. You kidding,
love
Allison? You.
It's always fun having an ensemble with you guys.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
Absolutely.
agreed.
And you absolutely killed the first like more than half of this stream.
Yeah, you did the heavy lifting without a doubt.
Yeah, and Richter.
Thank you.
No, this is a real pleasure. I'm having fun, and
too.
I am looking forward to playing more next time.
Yes.
That's perfect.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. We so appreciate it. We love seeing everyone here joining us live. Appreciate you all in the VODs as well on YouTube. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, and we'll catch you next time.
See you then.
Beautiful. Bye, guys.